Here we go, folks, my lone piece of red equipment. And by red I mean International. I got plenty of New Holland. There it is, the only piece of International equipment here. I don't know what model it is. One roll potato digger. So I gotta throw some grease at it. And I expect we need to put a little air in that tire. They're good yet. There's 6 rows of potatoes. So if you figure this out, couple minutes up a row. This thing probably runs 15 minutes a year maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see what the clock says. So you swing the hitch on the 50 all the way to the right. Then this adapter plate, so you get down the middle of the row, as your PTO is offset, but with the adapter plate, as you can see from the welding, you never turn to the right with this thing with the PTO running. Bad things will happen. That adapter has nothing to do with spline size. It's just an extender. 6 spline to 6 spline. Because it gives us a little more in the tube. It was an easy fix. Unless I start extending things. If I turn hard left, I can run this all the way up to there. So you kind of go gently and make wide swings. I'm turned a little bit, but yeah, you should be able to go right between the rows and things will go up. I'm slightly concerned. I might have a couple of these somewhere, but as long as our shakers keep turning, they were in less than good shape when I got it, but it keeps going. So I'll run a grease gun around this, not talk too much here, and get this thing going. Lots of places to stick the GoPro. We'll see what it looks like. There's a little bit of millet grass in the south end of this. It ain't the prettiest thing, but there should be some pretty nice digging. I'm doing it Friday after work here because we've got all of a sudden the Weather Channel came up with 4 days of rain in a row. Now I doubt their accumulated total is going to be half of what they say it is, but every now and then they're wrong the other way. As you can see, some millet grass has invaded. This outside row isn't too bad, neither is the second one. I dug a few out of there for supper. I'm starting out where we were putting some of our summer eating potatoes when we first started eating the Pontiacs. So this first row is Pontiacs. I'm just going to get everything running and pull forward and see how deep I get in this area that I've already dug, maybe make some adjustments, and then we'll put the camera going here. so as you can see, vines are bad. Grass is also bad. I never have any place good to run this and polish that shovel up. I should go run through 100 feet of something. It wants to stick. That wasn't too bad. I'm sure I crushed a couple, but I'm unlikely to run out. Looks like Maddie's got a freakishly weird one over there. Get some of that. So I'll help them get these picked, and don't want to run over. They're probably protesting because Cody's not home from work yet. I'll help them get those picked and in the bin downstairs, which is kind of slow, but gets there eventually. Should make a shallow enough turn here. We'll get you back on a different variety here, or maybe we'll dig that next one from a different angle. Had to clean the vines again. Well, let's see here. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with these. These Kennebecs were a little spotty, and therefore the millet grass came. But I mean, they're a little thin. They're a little thin, but there's a lot of that. Or nice potatoes. That's a dandy right there. I mean, there's my boot. That's a pretty big potato. All right. Maddie and Cody went to get a barrel to put those ones in. They're not all gonna, I was thinking we could split the bin into 3 parts, but they ain't gonna fit. So we'll get these picked up. Them russets in the next 2 rows I expect to be pretty heavy. We'll see what we get. Well, I have no idea how bouncy that looks when I put it on the digger, this camera, so we'll put you on the back of the 50 seat again. We'll see how it goes. Well, I'm sure some of this digger footage will be all right, but yeah, we got it kind of came in clumps for me starting and stopping to clear the weeds and the vines, but there's a nice dandelion root. Yep. It's a bunch of them going down there. They add up more than you think when you start throwing them in buckets. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what this footage is like. I'll try to edit this and put it up tonight yet, so I think this footage I'm going to have to probably cut some couple of picker weeds in there. Now, a lot of baked potatoes there. So that's the end of the digging. We'll get them all picked up. Well, as you can see down there, the seed tender also acts as a potato cart. We'll go look at the bin down the basement when we're done here and see what we got. There's no reason for my root cellar to be full of all these Christmas decorations and stuff. This is unacceptable. All right, well, I got one light behind me, but we'll give it a look here. Somebody's, look at this. Somebody's losing potatoes when they're dumping them in. There's a supper's worth of Pontiacs under there. Okay, so there's a Pontiacs there in the bin. And there's a Russets there in the bin. And here's a Kennebecs here in the barrel. So they're up to about there on the barrel. So I don't know, I'd have to do some math to figure that out. I didn't count buckets, but there's a lot of nice potatoes. A lot of these Pontiacs are, you don't have to peel a lot of those for mashed potatoes. And they were fairly dry, so I didn't haul a whole ton of dirt in here. Now I'm going to stick a fan in the doorway. Usually let a fan oscillating in here, let it run a couple days. It'll dry up the dirt and the skins, and then we shut the door, and I made that door to be basically totally dark in here. And normally we'll start getting some sprouts, but I can normally eat these till end of May, beginning of June. Okay, now we have finally seen, after last year's kind of potato disaster, some decent potato digging. By no means the most potatoes I've ever grown, but a fine and reasonable amount to last the winter. Well, I hope you enjoyed potato digging. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like potato digging. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't.